Yup. There's a recap of how I lost my two trades today, and yeah, just nothing. Pretty much, this is literally how I lost, bro. Bros, this is actually so embarrassing. What I'm about to tell you guys. This is actually gonna be very, very embarrassing. What I'm about to tell you guys. Okay, coming into today, we had news. We had PPI news data, and this is where I really think I wouldn't have lost any trades, or even took two trades if I had just one waited and two actually marked my charts out correctly. But it's my fault. So coming into today, we had core PPI and we also had consumer sentiment at 10. Smart me was like, okay, let me wait for the macro and 10. The lousy me was like, okay, let me try to target data highs and then let's see what we can get a reaction off of 10 o'clock, off of 10 a.m. open and 10 o'clock news. Wrong mistake to even do, first of all. So coming into today, looking at the daily bias, or the daily bias, my bad. Okay, let's start with the higher time frames. 4 hour. Honestly, we're in this 4 hour gap. I think we honestly just closed above it recently. No, we're still in this 4 hour gap. We're still in this 4 hour huge gap right here. This has just been an hour, just been very, very consolidating. On the 4 hour, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say we broke structure. I will still think that we're bullish. Yeah, we have these multiple excuse me, we have these multiple down candles, but if we're gonna be completely honest, we haven't closed out at any range yet. Yeah, we disrespected this gap right here, but we have not disrespected this huge gap. We've just been in here just respecting it the whole time. So personally, on the 4 hour, I do think that we're bullish, um, as well as closing above this swing high as well. It was really tiny. We closed above it, and we are still bullish on the 4 hour. Just being in this gap is just really crazy. On the hourly, I was bearish, and you're gonna say, how was I bearish? If we looked bullish, I'm gonna tell you how I was bearish. Coming into midnight open, we formed this fair value gap that we instantly disrespected, as well as formed a little BPR right here. Um, yeah, I haven't talked about BPRs on this channel, huh? I know you guys are probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? BPR is basically practically a gap and another gap, and they correlate. And apparently, that's not a draw on liquidity, but it's a point of interest to help with your bias and stuff. So with this being said, we had this BPR that price just kept on bumping into and respecting to the downward. So I was like, okay, we're bearish on the downside. We're probably gonna want to have data high swept and probably come down for previous session liquidity. I was right about one thing. I was not right about the other thing. Coming into the 15-minute, this is where I messed up on. 8:30 core PPI. 15-minute. What is this right here? 8:30. I thought this huge wick was news candle. I was very lazy to not come down on the freaking 1 minute and realize this is not PPI. This was PPI. This was PPI news data, bro. Man, that's very unfortunate. What did we do? We manipulated taking out data highs. We manipulated taking out this buy side liquidity, right? And then what did we do from that? We instantly created a fair value gap. What else did we do from that fair value gap? We broke out of the range. We broke out of this range. And what did we do? After we broke out of the range right here, we broke out of the fair value gap. Literally took liquidity and then reversed. Bruh. But I didn't know that until I figured out why I lost my trade, and this was a huge reason. Otherwise, my trades wouldn't have been as they were today. And I'm not gonna lie, I did let one emotion get the best of me again, which I shouldn't have, but that is again my fault. So coming into today, we had that in mind. I'm gonna tell you guys what I was just thinking. I thought this was literally just freaking buy side data highs. I was waiting to get tugging out to the draw on liquidity. Coming into today, we had this 5 minute gap that we were honestly respecting for a little bit until 9:30 open. We instantly came up spontaneously, disrespected it. From there, I'm scaling down, literally just normal things, right? Normal ting. And I honestly missed my first entry. Actually, my first entry was, let's go on the 5 minute here. Due to inversing this 5 minute on NQ and not inversing it on ES, I was willing to scale down on the 3 to 1 minute on NASDAQ, and on the 3 minute we had nothing as well. We had no inversions. Pretty much had nothing here that looks like sexy for me to use. I mean, we had this 3-minute order block that we ended up literally retracing back into, but my original entry was honestly this inverse gap right here, but I missed that and I wanted price ended up making another gap that I wanted a retracement into, and we did not get that. So honestly, my first entry would have been right here, stops below, whoa, stops below right here on this order block, and then take profit 1 would have been my supposed data highs. Bro, that's shorts. Right here. Take profit 1 would have been my supposed data highs right here. Take profit 2, London highs. Take profit 3, Asia highs. Overall, I definitely would have gotten stopped out because these aren't even special highs or anything, bruh. And on top of that, it's 5 minutes. Okay, yeah. I thought we made a 5-minute SMT. We did not make a 5-minute SMT. So that was honestly pretty unfortunate. I thought we made a 5-minute SMT, which honestly I thought correlated very wrong, but we did not make a 5-minute. Wait, did we make a 5-minute? No. Yeah, no, we did not make a 5-minute SMT. My bad. Um, Excuse me, we did not make a 5-minute SMT because this is a white candle right here, and I was like, damn, we really did not make a 5-minute SMT, and I thought that, and I'm not gonna lie, my head was not in the best place. I was I was definitely in over myself today. I don't know why. And then coming in from today, we were just retesting into this gap multiple times due to this huge accumulation. I generally thought, oh, well, not thought, we were definitely slowing down because of news. Around this time, the macro had opened 950 to 1010 macro, and then with that, news was at 10 o'clock. So of course, price is gonna want to slow down until news came out. Excuse me. News came out, and we were bullish. I mean, no, we're not bullish. Well, consumer sentiment came out as bullish. I'm not gonna lie, consumer sentiment did come out as bullish. Inflation expectations looked like it came out as bearish, but like I said, news came out as bearish apparently, but it came out as bullish on Forex Factory. So I don't know what the biggie is there. And then from there, I wanted to enter. And why did I mess up on my entry? Because it did not close out of it. No, you close in it. So my entry was literally just on, let's see, it was like right here somewhere, and then my stop was literally on this fair value gap, right, the main fair value gap that I wanted to, causing the inversion. That was like my main draw, not draw. That was like my main stop, and literally seconds later, well, a minute later or 2 minutes later, I was liquidated. I was like, damn. What did the price do after liquidating? After tapping into this inverse fair value gap, into this bullish fair value gap, what did it do? It continued on higher. But I was like, damn. Maybe I could try to get another entry, but let me just be patient. Patience was not me today, man. I could tell you guys that much. We ended up coming into this fair value gap even more, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what got on. I don't know what got into me, to be honest. I genuinely think this was just a trade to make like my win back, but I wasn't really looking at like my P&L or anything. I was like, damn, like let's just see what could happen. And that is the wrong way I should be trading. I'm not gonna lie. I went in with my stop right here. This trade was just horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Same thing as always, literally just targeting the same thing, and this one was even more of a retarded trade. I'm not even gonna lie. Ended up getting literally graped on both of them, and this is where I'm. This is like my post analysis where I realized I messed up. This was not data highs, bro. This was literally just regular 1 minute highs. This was data highs. And what did we do? We came out, took out data highs, and then we swapped to take out data lows. Mistake number one. Mistake number two. Mistake number two. Right when I wanted to enter on my 1 minute buy position, what did we do? We took out these equal lows on Nasdaq and we closed below the range, welcoming bearish order flow. Stay with me now. We turned this into an order block. Stay with me now. And oh wow, where did I enter? When price was retracing into the order block. And where did I enter? Where price broke 5-minute structure. And what was this whole candle that I thought was going to take profit? A 5-minute retrace. Bro, you can't beat yourself up. I can't beat myself up. I cannot beat myself up over this. Why? Because I know what I did wrong, bro. Someone asked me, they were like, "Do I backtest the same day of what I got wrong?" And I'm like, "No." And that guy's a pretty chill guy. I'm like, "Nah." Literally because within 5 minutes of me losing a trade, I know why I lost. The market will show you why you lost. Within 5 to 10 minutes of losing this trade, I know exactly why I lost, and this is why I'm telling you guys. I'm literally showing you guys how I lost, bro. 5-minute broke structure, created a 5-minute bearish PD array. Price came up, respected 5-minute PD array, bro. This is like flow state model, bro. Oh my god, broke 5-minute range, 5-minute PD array, retraced, respected. 3-minute PD array, respected. Fair value gap. Oh my god. Scaled down to the 1 minute. Bro, if I was just more patient because of news, I would probably not even have. If I had, I probably wouldn't even have taken a trade because I missed my original trade. And I probably would have gotten a trade from anywhere here. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Scale down to the 1 minute. What do we have? A 1 minute breaker structure. What does that cause for? Literally could have been a quick 1 minute entry, stops right above here, and only take profit would have been right here at a 1-3.6. Although I usually go for a 1-4.5 and above, that genuinely could have been the trade. Why did I lose? Because I failed to look at the higher time frames and I failed to realize data highs was already taken. Totally on my fault. And what did price do? Price came, grabbed previous session's liquidity. What did we do from there? We rallied on to take out previous day other liquidity. That's literally what price likes to do. We like to take liquidity from the others from the previous session, buy side or sell side, and then we rally on to the other side. Wow, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how I literally lost. All my fault, man. GG's, GG's, GG's. I might have to start backtesting the days I get wrong, honestly, but yeah, man, GG's, bro. I really, really, really got graped. That is crazy because I knew why I got, bro. It's all good, man. It's part of the game, though, if you're really gonna be honest. But just dumb mistakes like that will literally keep you from like, you know, will I don't know, just dumb mistakes like that is something I shouldn't do. So that was my fault, and that's something I'm gonna be way more attentive to coming into Monday. I'm gonna start, or not start, but I'm gonna later on today. I'm gonna have my weekly journal. I'm gonna go over everything that I did wrong this week. I'm gonna look at my YouTube videos. Hopefully just look at my losing trade specifically. Look what I did wrong, and then yeah. Um, that's pretty much it for me. Honestly, I honestly want to start to kind of try it on the free. Try to try. I kind of want to start to try to trade on the seconds chart, man. But not yet, bro. Not yet. Not yet. We'll wait till I get profitable or like funded first for me to start like playing with other tools. Like now I know what works, bro. Like you guys just saw my strategy within my own eyes, bro. Like I think this is like a flow. I think it's the flow state model. I don't know, but I know this is like my own model because I look at the 3 minute as well. But bro, 5 minute PD array, 5 minute breaker structure. I don't think the 5 minute breaker structure is in the flow state. I don't think, or I don't even think it's a Moore's model. But 5 minute breaker structure created a 5 minute PD array. What did we get with that retrace? We got a retrace back into the 5 minute PD array. What did we get from there at 10:10? 10:09 right here. What did we get? We also got this. We also got this order block as well. What did we get? We got a closure out the order block, and we got a retracement at 10:15. So we had two bullish PD arrays. I mean, we had two bearish PD arrays disrespecting a bullish PD array. What did we disrespect on the bullish side? Um, excuse me, a bullish gap. And then what did we do from there? Scroll down to the 1 minute. Any entries? 1 minute breaker structure. Amen, amen, amen. It's kind of crazy. Like, dang. When I lose, I know I lost, bro. Like when I lose, the market will be like, here, bro. This is why you lost. And when I win, market will literally be like, here, bro. This is why you won. And I'm quick to identify that. But hey, man, it's part of the game. GG's only. GG's only. I'm done with the charts. I'm done for now. I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Give me a kiss. Mwah.